Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, alleged intruder fatally shot by security guards in Manchester. The Manchester police have launched an investigation into the fatal shooting of an alleged intruder by Hawkeye security guards this morning. Dead is 24-year-old Davian Daly of Kingsland Meadows in Mandeville. It is reported that about 3 a.m., the security team responded to a reported intruder at a premises along Lily Close in Kingsland Meadows. Upon arrival, the team was reportedly challenged by Daly, during which he was shot. He was taken to the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. An investigation is being undertaken by the Mandeville Criminal Investigation Branch. Elderly St. Catherine woman found dead with her throat slashed. An investigation has been launched to find who is responsible for the murder of a senior citizen in her yard in Bogwalker, St. Catherine last night. Dead is 65-year-old Patricia Watson, a poultry farmer of Cow Gully. It is reported that about 9:40 p.m., a relative stumbled on Watson's body in her yard. Her throat was slashed. The senior was assisted to the Linstead Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for Watson's death. The Bogwalk Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. 3 shot, 2 fatally at a Manchester bar. 2 men were shot dead and another man injured at a bar in Bottom Albion, Manchester on Tuesday night. Police named the men as Kalu Stoltz, otherwise called Rasta, a 29-year-old resident of Albion, and Henry Brown, otherwise called Iceman, 44, a resident of Barnstable. Police said about 9:20 p.m., a gunman entered the bar and opened fire on the 3 men. An eyewitness told the news that the gunman then grabbed a bag which reportedly had $100,000 and other items from the bar before fleeing the scene on foot. Councillor Carl Smith of the People's National Party, Knockpatrick Division, said the area has been quiet for some time.
Carl Smith, Councillor for the Knockpatrick Division, waking up to the tragic news of another senseless killing in the community of Albion in the Knockpatrick Division, where 2 young men lost their life and 1 is in the hospital treating gunshot wound. It's never a good thing for any community. It instills fear in the community, a normally quiet community, and it instills fear in the community, and we're encouraging anybody who has anything to do with it, who know anything, to just try and assist the police in bringing whoever is responsible to this to a quick justice. We need to act more as a community. Somebody must know something. So we're asking any information you can assist the police with in helping them to solve this gruesome murder quickly would be highly appreciated. I am not sure. I doubt it is robbery, but I have no idea what the motive would be. Absolutely no idea. I heard on leaving the bar they took up some items, I think money, cigarette or some other items. I'm not quite sure, but that's just word of mouth persons saying things. Well, to be honest, anything that makes the Knockpatrick Division safer, I am fully involved. I'm into it. So if it means a lockdown, a curfew, as long as we bear fruit from it, then I'm fully for it.
Body of man with chop wounds found in Linstead. The Linstead police in St. Catherine are seeking to ascertain the identity of a man whose body was discovered with chop wounds near a church on Tuesday. It is reported that about 3:15 a.m., passers-by stumbled upon the body in the vicinity of the Bread of Life Church and raised an alarm. When a police team arrived, the man was discovered with chop wounds. The body was removed from the scene. The investigation continues. Woman accused of throwing baby off rooftop to have online committal hearing on September 26. The St. James Parish Court has set September 26 as the date for a committal hearing for Shamoya Green, the woman who reportedly threw her 5-month-old daughter off a 3-story building to her death in December 2023. The hearing, which will see Green's case transferred to the St. James Circuit Court, will take place via online platform Zoom. During today's court proceedings, presiding parish judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton said that it would be difficult to transport Green from the South Camp Road Adult Correctional Center in Kingston, where she is currently in custody, due to the defendant's physical and mental health challenges. The judge noted that a recent medical report for Green stated that the defendant suffers from a seizure disorder with resulting psychosis, and that she is unfit to enter a plea as her mental state has not improved in the past few months. It is expected that a fitness to plead hearing will take place in the circuit court to determine whether Green, who is represented by attorney Jillian Horton, will be fit to stand the trial. It is alleged that on December 6, 2023, about 5:35 p.m., Green was at home with her common-law husband and other family members when she tried to have a conversation about their relationship. However, he put off the talks till later that evening. Green reportedly became enraged and left the room, taking the baby with her. She then took the child to the roof of the 3rd floor of the family's house and threw her onto a concrete pit in the yard. The police were alerted and the baby was taken to the hospital, where she died. 216 pounds of ganja seized in St. Elizabeth. Lawmen in the St. Elizabeth Police Division are reporting that 216 pounds of compressed ganja was seized during a snap raid on Tuesday in Burnt Savannah. Reports are that officers were on patrol and saw a group of men who, on the approach of law enforcement, ran. The police said an abandoned building was searched and the ganja found in 4 white knitted bags. The police believe the ganja was packaged for export. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Several roads in Mandeville, Manchester are flooded due to heavy and persistent rains associated with a tropical wave affecting the island. Among the roads affected are Caledonia Road, the Carteret Road, and Newley Road. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management on Tuesday issued a warning to individuals residing in flood-prone areas following reports from the Meteorological Service of Jamaica of a strong tropical wave that is expected to move across Jamaica starting Wednesday through to Friday. The Met Service said that the tropical wave is expected to bring unstable weather conditions with showers and thunderstorms expected across eastern and south-central parishes on Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, there will be scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms across western parishes and hilly areas. PNP says it won't contest the North-East St. Anne by-election. The opposition People's National Party says it will not be contesting the by-election in North-East St. Anne. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in a surprise development on Wednesday morning, announced that residents in that constituency will be casting their ballots on September 30 to fill the vacancy following Tuesday's sudden resignation of first-time MP Marcia Smith, who was also the Junior Education Minister. Nomination day for the by-election is September 11. But in a media release on Wednesday afternoon, the PNP said it is striking and unprecedented that this by-election was announced less than 24 hours after the resignation of the Member of Parliament. The party also said it notes that the first notification to the Jamaican people about the resignation of a cabinet minister and a senator, Matthew Samuda, is within the context of announcing a by-election. According to the PNP, the Prime Minister has clearly orchestrated the holding of this by-election, which is a slap in the face of the electors of Southern Trelawney, who have had no parliamentary representative for a full year since the resignation of Marissa Dalrymple Philibert. The party also pointed to the long delay of the government to call a by-election in several parish council seats which have been vacant for some time. Against this background, PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell announced that PNP will not be contesting the upcoming by-election.
We think that the government is trying to use the state resources to play politics and to deal with their internal politics. If you look at the constitution regarding local government election, we are not allowed to have a by-election within the last year. Leading up to the general local government election. What they're seeking to do is to use the state resources and to have a serial by-elections to generate some energy in their party. And we're not participating in the wasting of the state resources. It's going to take approximately $25 million for them to host a by-election. We're already in the final year. The government is unlikely to call an election in the summer period, so we are really maximum 8-9 months away from an election. The government is very unpopular. We think the thing that should be done is that they should call the general election and let the people decide if they want to continue along this downward spiral.
Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.